So our last point here is not really a habit, but a way of approaching life. What we all need to do is to learn to trust life. If we trust life, it's a good life. Ayurveda says most of our suffering comes from a mistake of the intellect, means incorrect thinking, not assessing what's going on so correctly. Some time ago I started to have an unusual inquiry. I inquired into why I felt good when I get what I want. Now this seems really obvious, doesn't it? But I look at things as states of consciousness. And, what is my state when I get what I want? Well, I'm in a state of complete acceptance, aren't I? Aren't you? If you get what you want, you don't want to change anything. You just accept it the way it is because of this various criteria. When I realised that, I think I was on to something. Because then when I don't get what I want, I went through a time when I kept missing the metro when I was in Prague teaching one time. Every time I went to the metro, it was just leaving. And it became annoying. Then when I had this thought, and I came down and the metro was leaving, I asked, what can I accept about this situation? And I could accept that the train was leaving, because it was. When I looked for that state of accepting what was actually happening, it kind of became a little bit funny. There was a little bit of joy there. And I realised it's by accepting things that we can feel joy. It's just that we're used to being in a state of acceptance when we get what we want. So I want you to consider this, and when you get what you don't want, ask the simple question, what can I accept about this? And if you can't accept a situation, perhaps something very unfair has been done to you. And you say, well, I can't accept this. Then I ask you, can you accept that you can't accept it? It's a marvellous little thought experiment, to use the phrase coined by Einstein. Just to have a little bit of a play with this, because we want to live a joyful, easeful life. And we'll never be able to do that by only ever getting what we want. In fact, happiness really comes from not when we get what we want, but when we want what we get. So have a think about those points. Have a think about the habits. If you've come through the 10 habits, come along, find me where I'm teaching these habits, or teaching Vedic meditation, teaching as I am all around the world, and try them out one by one, a little bit by little bit. Don't try to make big change. Do as they do in Japan, Kaizen, change. Tiny little steps. When I was sailing the oceans of the world, you change direction by moving the rudder just a little bit. This is what we want to do with these habits. So thank you for listening to these. Enjoy the rest of my website, and consider getting Yoga of the Kitchen video, where I'll teach you how to cook and how to eat so that you truly nourish all aspects of yourself.